Hello? Hello? Hey, how's it going? Okay. I've done the thing. It looks like we're live. It looks like it's working. And yeah, let's get stuck in. We're on a bridge. That's the last thing. That's like the thing that we're doing at the moment. We're on a big bridge, so that's exciting. I know this game uses Unreal Engine 3, and I know textures. We're always notorious for like being slow to load in, especially on like console. But these textures are sometimes I look at them and think, have they loaded in yet? And I think they have. It's just they're not very detailed. But yeah, look at that view. What an absolute beauty. I don't think you can go any higher because I actually got a Steam achievement for getting up here. So that was good. That was fun. So yeah, we're going this way. So I guess I am going to slowly make my descent. Oh, did not mean to do that. And I can zoom in more with my eye. With my mask eye. I thought that was going to be locked. It isn't.
Seen anything scary?
Please, not now.
Stupid gut. This is just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap. No, stupid gut.
That guy on the left has a pouch that I would quite like. I cannot blink through there. That's a shame. Okay.
Something?
To arms! Get around him! Take! The alarm! Watch it!
Oh, poo. Kind of annoying that you can't blink through there. But I guess it's too small for you to fit through. But I don't know, I don't think it should matter. I don't know. Video games are weird. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. It might not be.
No, stupid gut. What was it?
Oh wow, you can actually see above him. Like that's This guy is like smarter than all of the other guards in the game. Because most of the guards in this game do not look up at all. Yeah, I'm not sure if having the bridge up like that's a good idea, but we'll keep it up anyway. This X-ray vision is so overpowered. The fact you can like keep it on as well is just, I don't know, nuts, I think. One of those guys has disappeared. Sounds like there's some sort of electrical problem. Oh yes, it's the arc pylon below. Those are rather mean. I wonder if you could actually just like slide down that. I think you could. Kind of. A little bit iffy, but it works. That sucks. I didn't even throw him. Maybe it was him he saw me. But I thought it was the sound that gave me away. At least, yeah, a quick save before going down the slide, the bridge slide. Oh shit, well that didn't work at all. It worked great the first time. I have met my demise, it is true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm of two minds whether or not that's like an intended way. I mean, it probably is. I'm sure they tested it and was like, yeah, that's fine. But yeah. I think I'm gonna try and take this guy out instead. First. It's a shame that when you throw someone, when you throw a body into someone, they don't really seem to react to it. It'd be cool if they like stumbled over or something, you know? Ah, fish. We'll try a different approach. Oh my goodness, it's some sort of mutated turret. Some sort of alien turret. I mean, this is all good.
Huh?
No, it's not. Yeah, maybe not. I was gonna say, that's all well and good, but I feel bad if I miss the stuff that's down below, you know? Because I presume there are items and things. I never want to rush on too quickly. Yeah, the range on those is pretty good. Oh no. See, this is good, but I'm worried in case that counts against me as like killing people. I don't want to risk it. Because we've done such a good job so far of not killing anyone. And if that counts against me, then I'll be really sad. I wish you could just turn it off rather than like having to rewire it so that it hurts, you know, the other people. Curious what happens if I do this. It works? Okay. Careful. I think that might have turned the arc pylon off.
Hey, you with the mask and the hand tattoo.
That's me.
I ain't no criminal. I just collect river crust pearls. They chased me down, and I had to hide my catch. You help me, and I'll show you where the pearls are. Split them with you.
Find the sail key.
They'll dump me in the water.
I don't have the
to
key.
get me out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look around. It's gotta be here somewhere. I owe you a friend.
There it is. Curiously, the river crust possesses both male and female and anatomical features. One can only imagine what this would mean for human society were it true among our species. Would we dispense entirely with courting and dances? Imagine the increase in efficiency as we all dedicated ourselves to important matters in life. Natural philosophy, of course, but also industry and law. And when aged members of society needed to be replaced by more vigorous younger members, one could simply engage in the auto-impregnation process and produce the desired offspring. Back to the matter at hand. While any given river crust is fully capable of inseminating itself, it must also be noted that reproduction does frequently occur between individual crusts. This happens when river crusts live in colonies, clustered above and below one another, such as when attached to a wooden dockyard piling. In these cases, as one of the mollusks releases its fluids, they run down across another in the colony, resulting in the intermixing of bloodlines.
Just follow me. I'll show you the place. No one saw me drop it. You won't be sorry. We can split them right down the middle. Now I'm out of that cell, I'm feeling myself again.
Careful now. It's kind of dangerous down here as well.
River crust. I don't like them. That spit of theirs stings like fire. Get rid of that thing, or I won't go further.
Let me try if a sleep dart works. It probably doesn't, but you gotta try, don't you? It does work, but I've used all my sleep darts. That's fine, I can buy more later.
Locked, huh?
Locked.
That key will be on one of those guards. It's up to you. You still want them pearls, I mean. What?
Eh? Wait for this guy to turn back and go the other way again. Hello, Macaroni. I hope you're doing well. Let's move you. He was on for quite a while. Hello, Maze Grub. I hope you're doing well. Longer than that.
What?
They're doing this more and more. Shaking down honest men for extra coin. Come to think on it, there aren't many honest men left these days.
True.
Let's do this fast so not to attract no attention.
What? What?
Where'd you run off to?
Is it a trap? Or did something go wrong? I think something might have went wrong.
They're doing this more and more. Shaking down honest men for extra coin. What's the mask for? Afraid of plague? I never worry. Honest men won't catch it. Come to think on it, there aren't many honest men left these days.
So this is an ambush then? What a shame.
Come to think on it, there aren't many honest men left these days.
So I'm interested. I want to try something here. No, not this. If I... So there are a bunch of blokes in the building next door. I wonder what happens if you take them out first. Oh, see this, that save's no good because he moves on ahead. That one's no good either. Wait, really? Ah, bum, that's good.
It has been 35 years and I'm still waiting to play CSGO with Macacamone Brown.
Hello, RT. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for being subscribed for 35 years. Really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well.
Hey, what was that?
Heard something.
No, I heard something.
They're doing this more and more. Shaking down honest men.
This is bugged.
Coin.
Yeah, I was able to get past it before by using sleep darts. Oh, I think I know what it is. It seems like you can only hurt them when they're fully activated. What? Okay. It's funny how this works the first time around, no problem. But then when I try it again, I'm just failing. But yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Locked, huh? I was afraid of that. That key will be on one of those guards. It's up to you. You still want them pearls, I mean. What the?
I wish this game had like gas grenades or something, you know, like a non-lethal grenade. But no. No such thing, I'm afraid. You've got this kind of stuff, but it hurts, you know, it kills. Oh, he's puking. Oh, that works. That uses quite a lot of mana, that's the only downside. Alex, no, wait here and stay hidden until I come back. I have one last thing to do on the other side of the drawbridge. I need to deliver all these pearls we gather to the boss tonight, so don't be messing around. If something goes wrong with the guards, or if anything else happens, use the sink next to the building and speak out loud. The boys will come running to help. I have ruined their plan. So now that those guys are knocked out, I wonder what happens now.
They're doing this more and more. Shaking down honest men.
I need to get the key.
Coin.
I need a key. Shouldn't be too difficult to get there. Enjoy macaroni. Uh-oh. I'll pick up the key in a moment. Just checking if there's anything on this side. No, is the answer to that. I did not mean to double jump like that, but it's fine.
What's the mask for? Afraid of plague? I never worry. Honest men won't catch it.
But he's gonna attack me anyway, right?
Come to think on it, there aren't many honest men left these days. Come on! Get this guy! Die, you crap!
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of lame. I mean, I understand having a bit of a twist, but you can't knock him out here, which is super annoying. Just do it like that, Ben. I'm out of sleeping ammo though, that's the only problem. In general, I think it's good. Mid-row substation, let's go. Actually, I forgot to put the hard out in the previous zone. At least, you know, since I started streaming. Let me just check again. No, there's nothing here.
The crushed minerals, the farm animals.
Just wanted to check.
The air is heavy and stale. Some acrid powders still linger in it.
PS3, I'm sure the load times must have been brutal on that. Overseer's music note. Yesterday an overseer passed in the street near me, playing this strange music from the abbey. Beneath his mask, I could not see his face as he turned the crank on his music box, but I could hear his voice muttering verses from the sacred texts. Fear overcame me because it is forbidden to carry bone charms and similar such items for luck. The overseers are completely unforgiving in this matter. Gripping mine in my pocket, feeling its warmth, I walked with my head down. He was heading toward the royal physician's home, that shaggy Sokolov, and something odd occurred. I could swear the charm in my hand reacted to the overseer's music growing cold. Some inner vibration seemed to go still. I found a book that is perhaps related to this and will study it so that I might understand. I actually saw the PS3 version. It was the Game of the Year edition as well in a charity shop a few months ago, but they were really overcharging it. They were charging more than it's worth, that's for sure. The ancient music. Throughout the natural world there are ripples that we barely perceive with our senses. An ancient music permeating everything is a fundamental structural rule. Through it you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favours from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon, and with the right equipment those notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider.
Sokolov sees the captain at the helm, and the tusked Leviathan. What do you see in the stars?
I probably should use some of my blue remedy juice.
I just love watching them turn and turn. What, them wheels? Yes, around and around, like the cycle of life. Such a wondrous symbol of the progress we've made in industry and invention. If you say so, sir. And remember, guardsmen, we must make sure they keep turning. It would look very bad on your record. Very bad indeed, should the factory shut down on your watch. Yes, sir. Heard something.
Oh, I am not crouching.
Your fish bait now.
It's interesting how some notes are taken and other ones are just left behind, like the books and stuff.
I just love watching them turn and turn. What, them wheels? Yes, around and around, like the cycle of life. Such a wondrous symbol of the progress we've made in
The lighting is still quite nice. I think artistically this game has aged very well. Technically not as much, but it still looks good. At least it runs really smoothly with no faffing about. You can't blink through that, shame. If you have the bend time ability, I bet you can slow that down and you can just walk through it. Bet you. But I do not have that ability. Let's look and see. Oh, interesting. I could actually buy it. In fact, I will buy it. Let's quick save. And let's see if that actually works as an idea. It does? Fantastic. That uses quite a lot of magic though. Lots of rats in there. They look like the mean rats as well. I always check the trash bins just in case there's an item inside.
Indeed, I believe so.
Oh, it's blocked. Not locked, but blocked. Ah. Let's do it this way. I wouldn't mind finding some more blue magic juice, but seems to be a little bit harder to find compared to just health. Oh my goodness, reading time. Fall to the Spheres, Volume 1. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was the creation of Orchero, third prefect. Have I read this before? Third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savouring each of the small craft's undulations. Orchado pulled a lever. A great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable. Shame propelled itself forward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Bryn looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my people. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. I have read that before. What about that one? Okay, I haven't read this one before. Orchado was elated, like a boy of 16 on the eve of the Fug Feast. When we are back in Bristol, I'll be named Royal Physician, or you will be burned for heresy. Third Prefect. All depends on what we find when we get there. My master's voice was different, as if the air of the outer spheres added qualities normally absent: uncertainty, weakness, fear. I risked another glance at the monolithic structure in the distance. It was a wonder for Orchero, a puzzle for Overseer Bryn, and for me a towering monument to emptiness, a magnificent shrine to madness. I do not fear the void, nor am I concerned with the spiritual sanctity of the weak, for I am now his herald, his chosen, having seen his sublime vault, where eternally he feeds upon the substance of the void. Alone in Orchero's ship, the floor painted red with life, I draw designs with my fingers and gaze through the portals at the land rising below. There I will build the first monument to his glory, a rotting wound in the flesh of nature. Patiently I'll build, waiting your arrival. Oh, the great Scion of the void. Scion maybe. Words are weird, aren't they? Well, I got my blue magic juice that I wanted. There are rats down here. Did not mean to do that. Doesn't really achieve anything, does it?
Impossible.
I cannot talk to you. Uh-oh. I think I set the rat, or the mine, on the rat, and the rat took it to the survivor, and that's, yeah. Wasn't really what I had in mind. That leads to where we were. Tyrion's journal. 26th day, month of wind. I finally found a new place where I should be able to hide and survive for a long time if I stay quiet. The city watch condemned the building. This basement should be a safe spot. I have to believe that. 28th day, month of wind. Everything is going as I expected. The watch patrols in the street nearby, but they never enter this building. Food is the only problem, but I managed to steal some during the night. Second day, month of darkness. Someone else found this place and wants to share it. He has a strange amulet made of bone and he claims that it protects him from the plague. We'll see. Perhaps we can help each other, but I'm losing confidence in the odds of survival. Fourth day, month of darkness. Since he arrived, I've been having bad dreams and I don't feel really well. There are more and more rats in the building. Soon I won't be able to leave this shack even if I want to. I'm starting to think that his amulet is cursed. Maybe. Wonder if that counts as a kill or not.
Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats. Completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
Is that it? Hello, Illuminati. What do you think? So she doesn't even give you anything if you save her life. What a crock. Absolute nonsense. Right, we're not saving her because I'm not sure if killing the rats counts as kills toward your stats, so I'm just gonna grab the bone charm and leave. The devil's water. I'm not going to ask how you're doing today, Illuminati, because I already know that you're absolutely buzzing. The North End. Let's go to North End. Week off work, yeah, that's nice. Are you looking forward to Starfield in 2 weeks' time, RT? I was about to say next week, but it's not next week. 2 weeks' time. Yeah, you should, Illuminati, for sure. Wet the old whistle with a bit of pilk.
The air is heavy and stale. Some acrid powders still linger in it.
Send us food, not bullets. That's a message we can all get behind. I don't know if it is Illuminati. I'm not sure on that. I'm sure you can look it up and let us know. I'm not sure. I wonder how it will run on PC. That's the thing with PC gaming. I would never ever buy a PC game unless it's like a little indie thing, like ahead of time, or like on release or anything. I would wait like a good while, you know, before making a move on that. Todd lies as well. Imagine lying. What a crazy person. It will be on General Practitioner. Fantastic. I feel like the hype for Starfield isn't really there. Maybe we just are all in this little echo chamber. But I just feel like, I don't know, I haven't really seen anyone talk about it. Higgins, I recently got a tip about a stash hidden at the north end of Colwyn's Bridge. Another crazy bastard keeping all his shiny stuff in his secret room. I was told you need to turn on the faucet in an old sink 3 times to open up some kind of secret door. No information on the value of what's in this room. I only heard about a street speaker hanging over the road, just outside the door. Sorry about that, mate. Don't forget my share if you find it. So, north end of Colwyn's Bridge. What does it say in here? I'm just checking if it's in here. Oh, yes. Got some decent loot. Nothing that's gonna blow you away, but you know, pretty decent. At least the rats don't do much damage at all. Rats are eating our babies. Good. Getting paid to talk about it, yeah. That's why I brought it up, actually. I'm getting a big fat paycheck for mentioning it. The levels are really well designed in this game. How everything like links together and stuff. Very impressive. I would imagine that it's a massive install as well. And I saw that in the system requirements you need to play it on an SSD. You're not allowed to play it on like a regular drive as well. I wonder if that's going to be the case going forward for a lot of games. They last longer though, don't they? SSDs have come down in price a lot. Like even since when I built my computer 2 years ago, they've come down in price a lot. In a world where everything has gone up in price, I feel like SSDs have come down in price pretty well. I remember when solid state drives first sort of broke the mainstream about like, I don't know, 8-9 years ago or whatever. They were all super expensive and the capacity for them was crap. But now it's, yeah, you can get like a 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte drive and it's, yeah, that's so cheap. I know, that's crazy. Because 2 years ago I probably paid over 100 for 1 terabyte, you know. They've come down in price a lot.
All these rats crawling all over it.
I wouldn't mind upgrading my storage actually, because I have 1 terabyte. But 1 terabyte starting to feel like it's not really enough anymore. You feel me? I don't know what to do first. There's a rune in that big building. I guess that's important. Oh, this is Sokolov's house. Hopefully this guy does not look up. yeah, I know. When's this guy going to turn around again? Macaroni's back. How's Honkai Star Rail going? Mingly. Which 1060 do you have? Do you have a 3 gigabyte one or a 6 gigabyte one? Three. Yeah, 3 was what my old graphics card was. And I think it's gotten to the stage where that just doesn't really cut it for much anymore. That is actually one of the good things about PC gaming now. I feel like your hardware lasts a lot longer. Like you don't really feel the need to upgrade that much anymore. In the 2000s, like the early 2000s, because graphics were improving so rapidly, like year after year, like to keep up you would have to upgrade pretty regularly, but it's not really like that anymore.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25.
And Sven co-op, obviously, RT, Kappa.
Which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Yeah, but it's just nice to have the upgrade, isn't it, Illuminati?
Lake, I see. How are you feeling?
Even if you don't really need it per se. It's nice to have the option to things that you may want to try at some point. I don't think we should go in there yet, because that's like important, super duper important stuff. I want to explore the rest of the land first. Yeah, and older games are better anyway, aren't they? You know it's true. Oh, sleep darts, I needed those because I've ran out. Pandician bull rat study. The bulk of the rodent is hardly the most interesting detail, though it is one of the first remarked upon by visiting colleagues who come to study my prize from Pandicia. On further observation, it becomes obvious that the specimen exhibits greater cunning than its cousins native to temperate gristle. Twice in the night I have awakened to find it loose in my apartment, so a new cage had to be devised. An entertaining diversion, but a waste of my precious time. The dietary tests I have conducted have also provided some surprise. The Pandician bull rat, I can say with confidence, is not a finicky eater. With equal gusto, I have seen my little guest dine upon other smaller rats, living felines, and even the corpse flesh of a plague-dead woman found in the Wren Haven River. Further study is required. Out at sea, they secured the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship and from several smaller hooks. I think I've read that before. I have, yeah. I think there's that book back at base at the pub, the little building with the guy who tells you your upgrades. I think that book is in there. At the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak of the Pandician continent as a place of wonder, where all of life has entwined and blossomed across eons, producing a vibrant ecology unrivaled in the civilized world. The overseers from the Abbey of the Everyman, by contrast, talk of horror and heresies, of cults of sub-men engaged in brutal, perverse rituals. The few who have travelled to the far continent and come back to the Isles, those who have actually touched the soil there, have returned with notes that describe vast deserts, deep jungles, and outlandish creatures that defy belief. Once in a generation, a great effort is mounted to build a colony there, in hopes of this someday growing into a port city to rival Dunwall itself, but to date, these attempts have all ended in madness and failure. Sounds like GTA speedrunning, Mingley. This is locked. Why would a house key open that? Explain that to me. Oh shite.
Something weird going on.
What? Guards, to me!
Damn you!
Take that. He fell through the globe. Are you macaroni? Is that true? Crawl through here. Cocktails? Very nice. Oh, Jesus. Well, there you go. The flooded district. Before the plague turned everything to shit, Rudshore was filled with barristers and money men running around taxing each other and whatnot. Every guard in the watch wanted that post, and there were classy women everywhere. The whole place flooded years ago, just as the plague got real bad. People were sick and nobody was working, so the city let the dams go to rot. When the big one broke, I've heard tale, the river put it all underwater. The swanky Chamber of Commerce was there, and so was the bloody Graves whalehouse. Now there's nothing but rats and gangs and who knows what. Last I heard, the captains had been using it as a quarantine for weepers. You show one sign of the plague and it's your citizenship has been revoked. Over the wall you go into the water.
It's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Yeah, it's a bunch of nonsense, isn't it? So I have an idea. Possession's a really powerful ability as well. In fact, all your abilities are pretty powerful, it seems like. None of them had keys though, unfortunately. That is true, but the fit birds do not like me, which is a shame. They get very upset when RT, yeah. They get very, very upset when RT watches me instead of them. But it is what it is.
Huh?
Oh, sugar.
Guards, to me! Here you are! Firing! Assassin, help!
Assassino. I agree entirely, macaroni. Who's the big concert for?
I have to keep this position. He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress.
Oh dear. This local deranged dude who somehow brings mass audiences. Oh dear, I just fell off that pipe. constantly gets in trouble with the cops. People like that though, don't they? It almost like that adds to it for some reason. I don't really get it myself, but you know. A lot of people here. Like a lot of people here.
Huh?
He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food.
Maybe wind or something.
The oil must be coming.
I'm surprised none of these people have despawned yet.
This whole place has gone to the hounds.
Last night? Never doubt it.
Do you have the house key? No. Let me check my inventory. Yeah, I'm full.
Heard something.
Oh well.
Help me!
She heard me. I don't know if was I standing. I might have been standing, but I thought it was because I was walking on metal, which would be very thief. Crosshair placement is lacking. Very loud, isn't it? It's a good thing I don't normally play the game like that.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Indeed, I believe so.
I think they've started the despawn. I remember when this game first came out, I think someone finished it in 3 hours and everyone freaked out. I was like, oh my goodness, that game's really short. But like, it takes me 3 hours to do one level. So, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. I just thought I would mention it.
What? Oh no!
This was mistimed. Are you okay, Macaroni? Just singing, bruv. I'm just slowly clearing the place out one by one. And that's my favourite little place to keep the bodies. I have no opinion. I'll take your word on it. Or for it, rather. Captain Howl Creek, when you and your men arrive tomorrow, I'll be working in my greenhouse on the roof. I know the Lord Regent wants you to follow me at every moment, but please avoid disturbing me. The experiments I'm conducting are quite sensitive and I must finish with haste. Sokolov. This is a shaft.
Indeed, I believe so.
See, I don't know. I don't think they're the best. They're decent, but they're not the best.
No, no.
I think they're going for quantity over quality with these rat graphics.
The tanks in these damn things don't last.
It's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap. The oil must be gone.
Yes. I never got into RuneScape. I never had any interest in it. Where does this lead?
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Ah, so this is like an alternate way in. This game is very clever, isn't it? Hello, Jojo the Jizzle. How's it going? Enjoy the lurking experience. That guy looks quite important with his fancy mask on. A Run Escape Pro. What an absolute legend. Hello, Fredster.
Probably rats. Into everything.
Hello.
Someone get over behind him.
Oh, I see. That's what that is. It's an overseer device.
Firing.
Hurdy-gurdy, that's a name of a video game, but it's spelt with an E instead. I wonder if you can choke that bloke out. Correct, Fred. Yes, hurdy-gurdy with E's. Yeah, it was developed by Core Design, most well known for doing Tomb Raider, the old Tomb Raider games, before they went out of business. Considering you have like 1,000 hours, Macaroni, I think you'll be grand. I wonder if the painting is sort of like the main attraction down here. I feel sorry for that bloke. He has to carry that thing back and forth all the time. That's a bad gig. Huh? That's alright. That's alright. I was expecting something like this to happen. That's what he gets. Who needs Soldier of Fortune, huh? So at least I now know if that guy is chokeable. Tuck him into the corner here. Perfect. Yeah. Nice mask, chuffer. Also a masked individual. Does this open? It does. I thought it might have been locked. We got the paint thing. I think that's the main thing from down here. Dial up. Wow. I need a key. I think the maids are sleeping. See? That is 121% correct, Fred. I was saying earlier, Fred, I think this game, in terms of level design, is very, very well done. It's expertly put together. Like how, like, for example, this little pipe, you could use that to get down, or you could unplug that to get down. You can go this way, you can go that way, you can go up and over or down below. It's all very good. It's all very, very. You feel me? Chess club. Very, very discerning. You're very, very kind. I know I can get a bit grumpy sometimes, but do you know what I find really like off-putting? See if you go onto like a random stream and you've never met the person or you don't know the person at all, and all they do is complain. It's so off-putting, I think. And that's probably me, like, isn't it? You don't complain, Illuminati. Not when you're streaming, anyway. That is very true, Fred. We were just talking about Starfield earlier, that game that's coming out soon. And apparently it's going to be on Game Pass, so that I believe that is the plan. Illuminati is going to play it for 10 minutes and then uninstall it. It's one of those ones. It's a balance, isn't it? You can't just like everything either, because that comes across as a bit, I don't know, a bit insincere. If you act like everything is brilliant, I think people see through that very quickly. Really, Illuminati? You're very kind, Fred. Oh, he saw me. He saw me. Hello, Megalodania. This is. You're absolutely correct. You're on the money. There wasn't really anything down there, was there? I actually think it's cool that GTA 4 is such a divisive game. I think it's cool to have games like that exist. I think it says it every time I reload, which is pretty often. We'll be back. No, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I mean, it's I think I'm pretty good at that. Illuminati. Like, Half-Life's my favorite game of all time, but there are loads of things wrong with it.
Excellent progress today. Test subject 312 is declining rapidly. As I theorized, formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, greatly accelerated the progression of the disease. Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa has erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which, in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential, according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
I thought he was gonna freak out by, you know, the thing starting to play. But no, he didn't seem too bothered about it. Lieutenant Niles' report has requested this is a sample of black market elixir we believe to be coming from one of the abandoned distilleries. No doubt it's inferior to your formula, or even to Pierrot's remedy, but people are desperate. We have not been able to identify the additional ingredients. Perhaps you'll have better luck. One thing of note, some of the men of the watch claim when pressed to have purchased and used this stuff from time to time since it's cheaper than either of the popular brands. None of them report any illness or complications, so while it may protect from the plague as well, it doesn't seem harmful. Lieutenant Christopher Niles, Secondary Dispensary Detail, Dunwall City Watch. Oh, what powers are currently in use or upgraded? These ones here. Nonce loadout, thank you very much.
Thank you, whoever you are. He kept me in a cage, like an animal. Pain is horrible right now, so I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
No, this is my first time playing it, so no. I mean, I did technically play this back in the day on the Xbox 360, but I never finished it. And I don't remember. I mean, I would have been pretty, I would have been going for a non-lethal approach back then. But yeah, I can't remember how successful I was. I probably killed a few people, but not loads.
We got a prowler.
Good to know, Fred.
The royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Zero 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 low tick tick. And I got all the things as well, apart from all the coins, like. But I got all the other things. Good stuff.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Corporal. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I'd like to wind down first and say goodnight to Emily. Hello, Dark 132. I hope you're doing well. The royal physician Anton Sokolov has been captured. His intimate knowledge of the Lord Regent support network is sure to be a boon to the loyalists if Sokolov can be convinced to cooperate.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Boot stealth. Nothing. Can't go wrong with a bit of boot stealth, right? Everything else I don't really give a crap about. Oh. Increasing my bulk capacity did not increase my sleep bulk capacity? Oh well, fine. Not a big deal. One of the advantages of Sokolov's technologies is that they share the same magnetic socket for the tanks of possessed whale oil they use as fuel. When a tank is exhausted, another can be plugged in. I think I've read that before. Back in the day. I wasn't sure if I read it, just because it had fallen down, but I think I've read that before, and all these other ones. Oh yeah, you're really quiet. Like even when running on this metal, you can barely hear it.
Logic is flawed, anyone can see that. And not an original idea to be heard. His notes are a mess if he even keeps them. How he got this far is anyone's guess. He says what they want to hear. Friend of the rich, that's his method. Sokolov's true genius is pampering the aristocracy. Fools.
There are some big names in this game, Illuminati. That is true. I do know that. Oh yeah, no upgrade challenge, yeah.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
I don't think I've ever been in here. Maybe it was locked before. Locked.
There's hardly any work on table etiquette. She knows it all.
Surely that's gonna wake her up.
She chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rag. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
I haven't killed a single person in this game. At the end of every year, after the last day of the month of songs, we begin the Fugue Feast. I think I've read that before. I've read that as well. I've read that as well. A lot of things that I've already read.
She still has bad dreams, though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother.
Please, please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo? No! Mother, run! No! Corvo! I don't like your eyes. Why are they so black? Stop looking at me.
Okay. Corvo, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least, so perhaps someday I will see them again. Lord Trevor Pendleton. It is Trevor, but it's spelt Trevor.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
You can stay here whenever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
That's a good roundup of everyone's current activities and chats.
The High Overseer is supposed to be the most pious man in the Empire, living completely in alignment with the Seven Strictures and guiding the people in the religious faction towards spiritual health. Campbell was a farce. If not for all the blackmail material he accumulated, he'd have never been more than a lower-level initiate among overseers.
Did we ever play CSGO Dark One back in the day? This is just normal. I probably should have picked something higher, but for a first go around, I usually pick normal for games. Some games I go hard, but usually normal.
Royal physician.
Ultra violence.
Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah! I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying the city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress. The very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
A curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Hello, Grim. Howdy. Tony the Parrot had the best autocorrect. Mortal Kombat became Mortal Lumbago.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Unbelievable.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
Sure. I agree. I mean, I like watching people play my favorite games when they're playing them for the first time as well.
I could use a drink. King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
I suppose so.
Right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Doom 1. Hello, Sakurov. I've never been asked that before, ever.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
You're very kind, Fred. I've also been doing it for a very long time. That probably helps. Exclamation mark spreadsheet for anyone who hasn't seen it.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course, dozens. Oh yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
Ordered an advertisement? Definitely not.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Good times, huh, Grim?
The Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
That sounds absolutely vile, Grim, but I think you're right. There is at least someone out there doing that. One of the Boyle ladies is guilty. Her identity must be uncovered. Blend in at the mass party to discover the target. Blended. Ooh, fireworks. Not as good as the fireworks at the end of 13, though. I can't imagine. Well, I can, because I've done it before. But I really wouldn't want to play this game with a controller. But I like playing I like playing pretty much every first-person game with a mouse and keyboard better. I've heard that phrase before, Fred, yeah. It's a good one. precious coin. Mices?
This place gives me the
Beautiful hive mind moment.
Granny Rags used to live right here. Who? That crazy old lady. They say she used to be a noblewoman until her whole family died off. They say she sold them to the outsider.
How about this? You do your damn job, and I'll watch out for scary old ladies.
Yeah, even if the low chaos and high chaos like concept didn't exist, I would still play this game the same way.
So, she was supposed to sing that evening in the garden, but she lost her voice right at the start.
And that's a crime?
Wait for it. A couple of overseers were passing, and they had one of their, you know.
The music boxes.
So she stopped singing as they passed,
And they thought she was a witch.
you should have seen it. Ran right through the rose bushes and tackled her. Dragged her back to that abbey.
And they call us stupid.
We had to get a notarized letter from the regent himself to get her back. But she hasn't been the same since.
I'm not surprised. I've heard stories.
She won't talk about it. One of these days I'm gonna take one of those zealots apart myself.
I'll be right behind you.
Did he just throw a cigarette at his boot? Very disrespectful. What an a-hole. Oh, there's a coin in there. Yeah. It does seem like it would be fun just killing everything as well. That's the beauty of these, what is it the kids call them? Immersive sims. A lot of people call Thief an immersive sim, and I just disagree with that, because Thief's combat stinks, and if you're playing the game in a aggressive way, then I don't know, it just feels like you're playing the game wrong. No, well, it's not Grim. I mean, the clue's in the name, right?
Someone's supposed to be on duty over here.
You are playing as a thief in that, you know? You're not supposed to be good at fighting. But yeah. This guy seems a bit weird. And thank you for the follow, Meglovania, you're very, very kind. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine.
Wait, who is that?
Not fine. It's fine. You're very kind, Dark One. Yes, Grim. Right, we're reloading now.
That crazy old lady?
I love that my quick save is me in a bin. Surely there's an auto. No, I don't. And it's the most recent save we have. Okay.
They say she sold them to the outsider.
How about this? You do your damn job, and I'll watch out for scary old ladies.
Yes, I agree, Grim. I noticed that myself.
So, she was supposed to sing that evening in the garden, but she lost her voice right at the start.
And that's a crime?
Wait. A couple of overseers were passing, and they had one of their, you know.
The music boxes.
So she stopped singing as they passed,
And they thought she was a witch.
you should have seen it. Ran right through the rose bushes and tackled her. Dragged her back to that abbey.
And they call us.
Yeah.
We had to get a notoriety
Sometimes when you throw
himself to get her back.
the bodies in general, it looks like their head, you know, is being thrown violently into like a brick wall, and that would kill them in theory, but yeah, no, they're fine. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's all kicking off over here. Granny Rag's diary. I can't trust him. You can't love what you don't trust. That's the song that birdies sing when the weather turns cold and forces them out of their nice homes they built. Nice homes spoiled and ruined, useless now. So the birdies hate the weather that betrayed them. They fly away to look for new homes that aren't so cold and dreary. I'm leaving too. My valise is packed so dreary everywhere I look. I can't bear it anymore. This is unfortunate. This isn't what I wanted. It's not quite what I had in mind. Ruthless, look at that. Cherry sherry, I like it. I think I was a little bit quick there. See if this works again.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces?
You know the answer to that.
It's Lady Boyle's last party.
See, that's a shame, isn't it?
Come on. What have you seen?
Go on, fight me then. Well, that was good, wasn't it? It was good fun. Bit of crack there. But I'm gonna get spotted as soon as I load this, right? It's not really ideal. Yeah. We'll get there someday. Good Craig. When is Illuminati gonna start speedrunning Stuntman? Oh, this window's better.
Going to a party, Corvo?
I think that body's probably gonna get detected though, isn't it? You would think. It was, yeah, Grim. I highly doubt that I'm gonna do the sequel this year. Yeah, that's fine. I did not mean to use this. There was one person, this might be what you're referring to, Grim, but there was someone who really wanted me to play that for some reason. I agree, Fred. There's probably something good in there. I have to check. It doesn't strike me as the sort of thing that I would like. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing in here, it's just rats. Just curious to see if this works. Doesn't work very well. I need a lot of runes for bend time too. That is very true, Fred, yes.
What did she expect? I told her.
Oh, that does sound scary, Grim. But it was just trying to say hello, you know? this could have been another way in.
Okay, now I hear. Someone get over here!
Anything cool down here? Nothing. Oh, there's quite a big building over here though that I would like to check out. Bread crisps? What? Never heard of such a thing. Sounds like witchcraft to me. Nice fireplace. That's an interesting excuse, macaroni. Oh, what? Hold on. Forbidden? I don't understand the need to spell that out.
Yes. Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this.
Funnily enough, Grim, I actually find it hard to
Damn cold tonight.
differentiate between A's and O's in the font that they use.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at
on
will.
with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord.
My lord.
Proceed.
I agree. I agree. It's not the best.
Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
I thought they were gonna say go. What? It was just a countdown? There was no like commence? What a load of balls.
It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up and let's see what you're made of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman.
Just wanted to do that for fun.
It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up.
Sorry,
and
Fred.
let's see what you're made of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed. Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
Obviously, I don't really want to go on with this because a kill's a kill, and I don't want to do that. I want to go into the forbidden door. You mean you can do the duel but still get the... It doesn't count against you kind of thing? That's a bit silly. Finally, tonight, the party is going to be so fabulous. I shall bid the first man to ask for it, and second after that. So sick of these dark, awful times. Every day is as dreary as the one before. Well, not tonight. Tonight is for the living. Isma. This is very Thief too. I wish that marker could piss off because I don't want to do it. That's a good idea, yeah. Isma set aside more often enough. Isma set aside more often enough spirits for the party tonight. I shouldn't wonder. If she didn't have a drink in her hand, she'd positively lose her balance. Count on me to stay sober, especially in these critical times. With that I could escape Dunwall entirely, for I have a terrible feeling that someone might be after me. Waverley. Waverley Boyle. Remember that really crap mission towards the end of Thief 2 where it's basically the same mission twice in a row? It's that mission that reminds me of this. The there was like a lot of like sneaky secret rooms. Macaroni's just talking shite now. You can tell that he's drunk. I've read that before. The Isle of Serkonos. Serkonos, the jewel of the south, is best known for its warm winds, spiced foods, and endless beaches, while the city of Colero sees the heaviest flow of travellers from across the isles. Karnaca, on the southernmost edge of the known world, is preferred among the elite of the empire. It is said that a month spent resting beneath the sun on the beaches of Serkonos or within one of the rural villages can cure most maladies. Travelers bring back recipes and styles from the south, and the dances that all the Serkonans learn in their youth are favoured in Bristol for their sensuality, copied by the fashionable aristocrats. Fat frogs are kicking in. Aristocracy? That's not it. Autocracy. Aristocracy? There we go. In the capital city of Dunwall, the most persistent trouble in Sarkonos originates along the string of tiny islands stretching away from the mainland to the east. For generations, pirates have hidden among this arpeggio. Is that word? Raiding traders passing between the isles, and most recently attacking whaling ships returning with rich stores of oil. Is this a real word, or are they making that up? Archipelago. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Yoink. What button do I press to activate my egg? E. E for egg? I mean, I understand the logic. No, they're not, Grim. I cannot agree with you on that one. I'm looking forward to the party tonight, despite the prospect of so many boorish men talking about their business failures. What I wouldn't give to meet a fine young musician in this horrible town. Someone who appreciates the harpsichord, for instance, and could write a song. Lydia. I haven't had a Malteser in a long time. Lydia darling, here are the 3 costumes for your party. Paint me if I can't be there, though I'm sure you understand why. I know you're going to look lovely in white. I've enclosed the skeleton key to Dunwall Tower. When you visit me, no barrier will come between us. From Hieronymus Bosch. Correct, Fred? Yep. Some people are into that sort of thing. Uh-huh. Rats are cool. Good tunes.
A gentleman?
I'll have you know I'm as gentle as I need to be in any given situation.
Hello.
As I think I've proven.
Oh, not to bring that up.
There's a great deal I could offer you.
Don't be silly. The rumors say the Boyles practically own your estate.
What if I said I could get you out of the city, away from all this, to Serkonos or further?
I don't believe you, but if you're telling the truth, we should talk further, but not here.
Excuse me.
Oh, leave him be. It's a party.
This is a private conversation.
It's a party. It's called mingling.
Mingle all you want, then. We'll speak later.
I'll find you.
Good evening.
Impossible!
You remember?
They freak out after their conversation.
You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink? I'd be so grateful.
Enjoy, my
Go ahead, help yourself. I take everything I can carry. They'll never miss it.
Good to know.
Good evening. I can't help it if they're out on the street. They aren't my children. And then she has the audacity to take the bottle home. The manners of a farm girl.
Some marvelous names there. Signing the guest book, probably not a good idea, but I did it anyway. Not like I'm here to cause trouble.
More bone charms have been taken from apostates since the plague started.
Whoops. I honestly, everything I did there was like not what I wanted.
For me! Take out his leg!
Okay, that's enough playing like an absolute moron. Oh, this is it. I'm not sure actually about doing the rat thing. Might table that idea. Not a bad idea, but we'll leave it for now.
What was that? Guard! For me!
He has a key. Perhaps it's a good one.
Things are bad.
I don't think I needed that key, but it's fine. It's always nice to add another key to the collection. Someday I'm gonna open up one of these toilets and there's gonna be like a coin or something in it. Pretty much, Fredster.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Indeed, I believe so.
That seems to be the ultimate icebreaker in this game.
Huh?
Someone there?
What? What? The grenades are very strong. Oops, I mistimed that. You can see what I wanted to do there. And it will work. I think. Instajib 9000. Yes. It is quite a violent game. Do you want to know a fun fact actually? You know the way the BBFC used to do, they used to rate video games? I think this is one of the last ones they did, was Dishonored. Before Peggy fully took over. Useless information if it doesn't matter. Well, I'm glad you did. Can't be leaving doors open, that's very sloppy. The BBC. Jesus. I do believe, Macaroni, that that's the joke. Let's look at my jobs. Eliminate Lydia Boyle. If I activate that, can't actually read any more about it, apparently.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so. Ah, nice shit, nigga.
That guy's having a good time. This game and Hitman Absolution came out around the same time. Dishonored came out first, but yeah, it was around the same time. Dishonored was October. Shitman, Absolute Shitman was the month after, in November. This game is a better Hitman game than Hitman Absolution. From IGN? Probably. It probably did, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't need to sneak. That is right. I probably need to sneak down here, then. I would put a comma after the shit, Fred. 9.2, so it is 0.2's better than Absolute Shit, man. That game got a 9, isn't that unbelievable? Money talks, doesn't it? Maybe I am allowed in here, and it's fine. Darkestville Castle, ugh. I can't wait to play that. My sides will be split playing it. Apparently it's brilliant, yeah. Oh look, there's a nice bust. Can't rotate it though. It's a good merp. It's a like pleasant merp to listen to. Merp. That game is so shit as well. Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. People pretend to like that game. That's my Darkestville Castle. Ugh. Oh, I see. That's how you would get into there. If you came through a different way. Go to the sewers? Yeah, sure. We always love a good sewer level. I see. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in. Well, I could maybe... I am intrigued by the wolf fellow. I think GameSpot gave this a really high score as well. I think they might have given it a 9. It deserves it, to be fair. Did I check in here? I think I did. I don't know how anyone could like Deathloop more than this. I know it's not necessarily a competition between the two.
Yes.
Dark Corners of the Earth is what that game's called, but you know, apart from that.
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit.
Damn autocorrect, yeah.
He's paying you well for this. It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire at
Get
will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed. Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
I missed. He deserves to kill me. I can't bear the look at that. I missed. I just can't be dealing with that. This might not work.
It's damn cold tonight.
At least I
Hurry up.
looted
Let's see what you're made
him.
of.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed. Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
The pistol duel?
And that's another patron dead. What do we do now?
I mean, he's clearly not dead. He's
Lucky
snoring.
the man. I hear the Estermonts pay top coin. No use trying them.
See, that's all a bit daft, I think.
Find a little brand,
Isn't it?
Let the boils clean up the mess.
What a silly game. Sparkling wine fountain. Look at that lovely.
The rats came a half a year before the Empress
Dark?
died, and the plague too.
Are you sure? That's not how I remember it.
If something caused this, it's not the Empress's passing.
That's what they want you to think.
Watch what you're saying.
I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one holding this together.
He'll make us great again.
Some of us will be great.
Thank you.
The Boyles, at least.
Now.
It's just luck they found crystals on their land, and that we can't make the rat lights without them.
And we can't get rid of the rats. Rat lights and whale oil. That's all we live for now.
We found out what the whales could do,
And it made us an empire.
This is the beginning of a golden age.
Do you know they've dug down and found the ruins of another city under this one? Before the Overseers. Before anything. I bet they thought they were in a golden age, too.
You need another drink, friend.
Stop at once.
Welcome to the Boyle Estate.
Thanks.
Anything you need, sir. Hello, sir.
I need you to leave. Oops. It's fine. You're not Lady Boyle.
Welcome to my party. I don't believe you've had the pleasure.
Maybe you are Lady Boyle?
Do cheer up.
Maybe the white thing is a red herring. Maybe he's into that. Who knows, Fred?
You?
I'll have you know I'm as gentle as I need to be in any given situation, as I think I've proven.
I told you not to bring that up.
There's a great deal I could offer you.
Don't be silly. The rumors say the Boyles practically own your estate.
What if I said I could get you out of the city, away from all this, to Serkonos or further?
I don't believe you, but if you're telling the truth, we should talk further, but not here.
Excuse me.
Oh, leave him.
We've all been there, Fred.
This is a private conversation.
It's a party. It's called mingling.
Mingle all you want, then. We'll speak later.
I'll find you.
Good evening. Who invited you? You don't look familiar.
Stop at once.
I know everyone.
I'm sure in a few drinks I'll find that mask funny.
Come and entertain me. You're a scandal in that mask.
Who do I look like to you, Robbie Williams?
Would you get me a drink? I'd be so grateful.
We're just having a nice party, Illuminati, you know, chilling.
Welcome to the party.
Evening, sir.
So,
I know your mission tonight. We must speak privately.
Lord Brisby.
You should see this as an opportunity.
To what? Learn a trade, join the city watch.
Your house built its fortune. Go ahead, take it. Everyone does. I had a servant sew me an extra pocket.
Indeed.
The hungry cosmos. Once the curtain has been lifted, it becomes inescapable, but we inhabit a world adrift in a sea of howling chaos, a terrible maelstrom in which all the heavenly bodies orbit a devouring core. Though the trip could take many thousands of lifetimes, all cosmic objects are eventually dragged into this hungry nexus and forever cease to be. Though they are moved by eddies in the celestial medium, stars offer guide points in the otherwise perilous blackness. Our own sun holds its planets close in our inexorable course toward oblivion, giving us life and warmth until the end.
If you want to be beaten, go right ahead. Let your family starve. Sell your wife into prostitution. I'm sure I can get you a good price.
You son of a bitch.
There's the old pirate spirit. Things are changing too fast to give up just yet. First that nasty mess with the Empress, now the
Doing
High
all right
Overseer's gone. Parliament is shifting. The whole city's turning upside down.
If we only had a good war to get into.
There you are. Although at this stage, I don't know who we could beat.
But don't you see, we don't need to win a war, only lose it. Everything's revalued, and we let the conquerors worry about the problems.
Interesting. I'll be informing the Lord Regent of your ideas in the morning.
You don't mean...
Have another drink, Byron. They don't serve cocktails in Coleridge Prison.
They don't?
I was only talking, thinking aloud.
As was I, Byron. Now drink up.
Oh no, don't sit down. It's fine.
You there, stop that.
Sorry.
I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight. And, how to say this, your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but surely it's better than seeing her killed. Her name is Lydia. I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar, and I will keep her safe with me.
Something
Forever.
about a deal with Baron
Forever? That sounds impossible. Did you just throw a cigarette at me? I did deserve it.
Don't you think this color's...
To be fair.
Anything you need, sir.
What a handsome group of guards we have. I hope this plague lasts forever.
Doing all right there. Ooh, scary mask.
Oh, didn't mean to bring that up.
What mischief are you up to?
Sorry. Pressing all the wrong buttons, don't mind me.
Stop at once.
Welcome to the Boyle Estate.
Oh, this is pretty lame. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's pretty lame. I know, like, this is crap compared to Harut.
I'm wondering if I should upgrade the staff.
Rightfully.
You seem interested. I love that mark. Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that Waverly's in red tonight. That wanton thing. Additionally, Lydia's in white.
So that's all that's for. It's to confirm that if you didn't know already know that. That's the one.
Yes. A drink. Anything else? Unchaperoned? You promised to behave yourself. We'll go to the music room. We have an exquisite old harpsichord. Do you play? Things have become so much better for us since the rats came. Not that I'm in favor of it, morally. Who brought him, I wonder? I do hope it wasn't Mrs. Brimsley. What shall we do with ourselves?
I thought it was going to be empty.
Nothing to say. You are an odd one under that mask.
This is not what I wanted.
Well, this was a bit less interesting than I thought. Perhaps I'll leave you alone now.
No.
Stop at once. Enjoy, my darlings.
Oh.
What happened?
It's fine. Now the problem is, I'm supposed to take this to the basement, right? Or, what is it your man said? Yeah, to the basement. that way is a bit of a no-go, isn't it?
Damn it! Take anything. The Boyle cameo is in the attic last I checked. Just please don't hurt me.
You seem interested. Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that wait till it's
Oh,
end.
my best friends are here.
Yes.
What if I say different things?
Do you? Tell me. Who are you really? Save my life. From what? Are you ill? You remember who's who, don't you?
I haven't looked at these in ages. You move slightly faster while carrying corpses. I should probably take that. Oh well, yeah, these are good. I should actually switch some of these out. How do you unequip? Oh, I just need to do it like this. So
Who brought him? Lord Brisby has arrived. I do hope it wasn't Mrs. Brimsley.
look at that jelly. Correct, Fred.
Things have become so much better for us since the rats came. Not that I'm in favor of it, morally.
You found her! Quickly, let's get her on board.
Last, oh my love, someday you will understand. You'll never know how happy you've made me. Someday she'll learn to appreciate me. After all, she'll have her whole life.
No, he's a lovely guy. Lovely guy. Thank you. Let's have a look around.
Welcome to the party.
Thanks.
Good evening.
I mean, if you want to play a game with massive jelly in it, then this is obviously the one to go for.
Doing all right there?
Oh, nasty.
Oh.
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly.
Let's go. No, I didn't. I didn't see it. What is? What's it called? I'm very happy with how that went. Especially, like, I even got most of the coins. I'm shocked, to be honest, but in a good way. There's a part of me that wishes that we did the first two missions, you know, ghost never detected, but whatever.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
For at least 300 hours. Good night, Macaroni. Thank you very much for being here. No problem. Without Lady Boyd's financial support, the Lord Regent's control is crumbling. The time has arrived to take the final steps and dispose the Lord Regent Hiram Burrows personally. $411. Blimey.
Do you need me to build something for you? I can make anything, practically.
I don't really need it, but we'll take this. Oh, Borshwin. And we'll take that as well.
Hello to you, Corvo. I imagine you made that masquerade a lively event. I speculated this might happen.
What? I jump on your head? Amazing.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The masked criminal.
You did it. And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her. Personally, I heard you upheld my name in a rather spectacular style and at some risk to yourself. I want to thank you for it. This little item has been helpful to my family over the generations. But I think you'll find more use for it than I ever will. Go on. Take it. You've had a long night, Corvo. But I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now, in Havelock's chambers above the bar.
Another rune. I guess I'll stop there. That's probably a good time to do so.
Adjacent to Boyle Manor remain off limits pending an ongoing investigation.
But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. And yeah, this game is very good. Very, very good game. No problem. Thank you for being here. And I'm just gonna stop. No raids or anything. But